who are building a legacy. Good rising family, good rising. Black Feniks checking in. I'm the owner of HogOn Welding and the founder of HogOn University. Today we are outside of the shipping container conversion we've been working on in Birmingham, Alabama. It's been going on pretty good. We got our 20-foot cutout last night. We got it tagged in. We got a few more things to do. We were actually kind of got away from us last night. We were able to get it back up though, so that was a plus. Got our service window cut out. Stress case on. We got the rear board coming in and installation on it, and also the framing from the inside is framing out. We also got our flooring in. The flooring we're going to use from the inside. So a lot of processes that's been done since we've been here, and it's been going pretty well for us. But I want to talk about it's not about the money when you're building a legacy. When you're building a legacy, we know that in America it takes money to make money. We know that it takes money to start a business, but I do it. It takes money to keep the business going. You have to come up with a plan. So building these containers, I realized that it's all about coming up with something I can kill seven birds with one stone. And what I mean by that when I say that is like I can be able to educate someone, I can help someone build their business and become independent, and I can also help someone create some generational wealth. So it's a few different things that I'm doing by doing this, and I know that when you have a big vision, family, and you think big, your vision should overwhelm you. You should wonder, like, how am I gonna pull this off? You know what I mean? Like, so it should be that big, and you have to be careful when you're building your legacy and when you're really chasing your legacy versus money. You have people who will chase money and they'll burn you for money, family. They'll cross you out, they'll get a better deal and cut you up on the table. It's certain things that people do with different motives. So it's good to build a team where you know their motives, where you know that everybody is on the same playing field. We all know we got to eat, we got bills, that's understandable. What's understood don't need to be explained with that. But we all know that we're trying to do something that's bigger than us, and we're trying to leave an example that can be able to help the generations after us. So I think that it's important that we don't get caught up with the money. We know it's gonna make money. You're gonna make money, man. Once you come up with something that can benefit someone else, you're educating someone else, you're training someone else. There's a lot of things that you can do, but you got to have the passion for it, family. It's like a teacher, it's like a mean teacher in the second, third grade, being mean to the students when she could actually just change her career. Some people do things just for money, and that's a situation like it. We see it all the time in American public school systems where a lot of people are doing the teaching thing because they couldn't do nothing else. So, you know, to me, when it comes to teaching and educating, you got to have a passion for it, family. It got to be in your heart. You got to love the kids or the people that you're teaching. You got to have a passion about what you're doing. So at HogOn Welding, family, my goal was to build something that wasn't connected to someone else. I'm from Arkansas, so I embrace being a hog. I embrace getting things out the field, so to speak. You know, if a person is a domestic animal, like a dog or a cat, they know somebody gonna give them a bowl, put something to drink, feed them, even if the person was mean to them. But if you're a hog, you know, you got to figure out how you gonna eat for the day. And being raised in Southeast Arkansas and born in Little Rock, Arkansas, raised in Arkansas City, McGee, and Reed, I learned that, you know, we had a harder living. You know, we had to get things differently. It was always a struggle. It was always a fight. It was always, you know, trying to provide. So, you know, growing up, the first thing I wanted to do was just get some money to change the situation for my mom. I'm like, man, if I can help us out, you know, because I seen my mom struggling, crying, going through things, black eyes, fighting, like just stuff that I didn't understand. So I'm like, man, maybe I can change that. And I made vows to my mom, like, you know, I won't put my hand on no woman. I do this. I'd rather do, you know, things that I seen that I say I want to change, but sometimes we can still get caught up with the money. And I'm not gonna lie, family, after 10 years of incarceration, actually 11 years of incarceration, being out, seeing the world, my focus started out strong. I always kept it, but I got sidetracked. And I think we do that from time to time. We get to looking at the TV and the glamour and what's going on, and we think that, you know, we got to get this, or we got to have this certain living, a certain vehicle, or certain clothes, or certain brands and things like that, and we get caught up, and and lose focus and track of our true calling and what we're really here to do. You know what I mean? Like, so if you really got a focus on a passion to do something, fam, I understand that we're gonna go through metamorphosis. We're gonna change, fam. It's like the caterpillar looking at the butterfly saying, you change. We're supposed to change. So I think it's stages from what we go through. So my goal is, fam, just to lead by example. I want to be the one that, you know, just show you if you believe in something, you know, go all out for it. That's why it's HogOn, honoring our generation, ornamental nature by those who build before us and those who laid the foundations for us. And then also we hustling over grounded obstacles naturally, family, because there's always something we got to go around, we got to go over, we got to go through. And it just is what it is, fam. So I feel like anyone who has experienced a struggle can relate to HogOn, because it's just hustling over your grounded obstacles. It's pushing yourself. So today I just want to take brief time, give you some updates on the container, just talk about that it's not about the money when you're building a legacy, fam. It's all about what you're really trying to get at your end goal. You know, your end goal is to change things and help people. And in the process, you want to make things better for your family and set them up in a better situation. So, you know, I want to create some generational wealth for my family. I want to give them some education, because without the education, the wealth will disappear if they don't know how to keep it going. So we have to figure out, if you're going to be the first one to actually get some money, you got to set up some things that really make it make sense. And fam, sometimes we do things, family, that don't make sense. Like we literally have to figure out what's left from right. We really have to figure out where we're going. So I would want to just say, fam, don't get sidetracked in what your calling is, what your mission is, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Just keep at it and lead by example. Don't get caught up with money, because we just remember, man, money is paper. It's not really real, but the value is in the information, and the value is in the skill set. Because those that get the money, they got to pay somebody to build their imagination. So that's why I say imagine your imagination. You know, I mean, your imagination is your limitations. So imagine your container just means that you can do anything. And to me, I don't think about, you know, some people just think of living first, and we can do living, and we're gonna do those, build homes and stuff like that. But I think about the finances first. We spending money all the time. Why we can't spend money and invest money in something that can make us some money, family? If you spending $20,000, $30,000 in one of these, $40,000, you making money. If you go buy that vehicle, you just driving, you got to take it back and get some repairs and do this. You can actually make money with this before you got to do anything. And it's just maintenance. You see what I'm saying? So we have to just think different. We have to program ourselves different, but it takes time. Nothing happens overnight, fam. Nothing happens overnight. So I didn't get my HogOn overnight. I've been going through it to get to where I'm here, you know, get to where I'm at now. And I was doing some fabrication work last night, and the guy said, man, this is some abracadabra stuff right here. You know, he was just fascinated by the way that the material, when he seen it, it was like pieces of a puzzle. And then now I've been coming here putting his imagination together, and it just blows his mind. Not only that I can do it, but then it's also me that's doing it. You know, a black youth from a rural area, you know what I mean, that was told that who wouldn't make it to see 18, and I'm 42 now, who did 11 years in prison, who've been transforming his mind, went through some up and downs, had some divorces. But I'm not giving up, family. I think we live and we learn. As life, as we know better, we do better, fam. So we just can't get stuck to the point where you made a stumble, you made a mistake, and you just say, you keep repeating it, the same thing. Nah, fam, once we bust our head, we need to put a Band-Aid on to get it healed and find out why we did it, how it happened, and never repeat it again. You see what I'm saying? So don't get sidetracked about the money, fam. We're gonna make money. It's gonna happen. Just keep following your passion. I thought of something today. You know, a lot of people, you know, we have great faith, and we want to believe in God and knowing that He can move mountains. But then we get caught up with stumbling blocks in our lives. We get caught up with stones that we steady kicking. So I think that we just have to have more faith. If we believe in a God that can move mountains, what is this rock, family? That's what we be tripping over, a piece of rock. So sometimes it's just about expanding our minds, believing in what we're doing, building a team with the same faith. Like, build a team that got the same passion you got passion. You don't want to build a team for someone that every time you get the bag in, they're trying to get the bag out. So we know when you're doing business, you got to put money in. Sometimes you're not going to eat like the regular people eat. It's not a scheduled 40-hour-a-week type of thing. You see what I'm saying? Because we're growing something, we're building something. So you have to think about that, fam. So I just wanted to go live today. It's been a while since I've been live. Wanted to talk to my family, you know what I'm saying, and kind of give y'all some updates of what's going on. Like I say, for those who haven't visited the website, check out the website, share it. It's HogOn2017. That's HogOn2017. Should have some improvements coming to it here soon. Also visit Amazon if you want some merch. Just put in HogOn Welding t-shirts and my brand will pop up. And just, you know, you can check out. It's going to be hoodie season. You get long sleeves, hoodies, long sleeve shirts. I got t-shirts, tank tops, sweaters, whatever you think of. So the goal is just to make a more of awareness of the brand. I'm also working on an ebook. It's being in process. I've been getting the information together. It's gonna be my first one, and then I'm gonna have some more dropping out the wind. So my goal is, fam, is to just push it. Sometimes we don't know things until we try it. So try it for yourself. If you don't figure it out the first time, you will the second time. So just remember that, fam. Just remember, it's not about the money. It's all about building a team, staying focused on what you believe in. Let me see what you said, fam. I see the message pop up. Yes, yes, yes. Remember that. Remember that. Get the skills today so you can invest in something better tomorrow. Never limit yourself, fam. Never limit yourself. Whatever you're going to do, you know, go hard at it. Yesterday, I kind of cut my finger just a little bit. I had gloves on, and the way it bumped it hit my glove and still nicked me just a little bit. And it wasn't, you know, it wasn't terrible, not at all, but I bled a little bit and I went and fixed it up. I keep some Band-Aids and a safety aid kit with me, and I fixed it up, and the guy was like, boy, that's kind of rough, this and this. I said, say, bro, I can't get mad about the life I chose. I know that in this life I chose, it's gonna be a bump and a bruise, and this here, a nick and a flash burn here and there. It's what it is, but I still love it though. I'm not gonna let things like that discourage me from doing what I know I got. So that's what we got. Y'all be blessed and continue to get your hog on. I'm out. Black Feniks.